gentlemen and female gentlemen, fantastic news! Apparently there was a guy who was such a simp, he sold his child for $16,000 and then donated those $16,000 to e-girls. Yeah, apparently this is a real thing that's happening. It's pretty wild, to be honest. I mean, listen, bro's got zero riz, had to do it the old-fashioned way, you know, selling your child. Chat, don't freak out, all right? It happens. Why not donate the child? Because he wanted the money to pay for his OnlyFans creators, all right? Listen, guys, all right? Okay, it's a totally normal thing to do, or so I'm told. Apparently in Asia, there's some crazy shit going on. So this character, Edvasion, just made a video, Asia's loneliest generation is going broke, talking about the absolute downfall of Asian society in regards to how lonely they are. Now, I've obviously noticed this. I've talked about this in a while. I've done some videos looking into the lonely fans of OnlyFans. But I'll be real here. There's some crazy shizzle going on out there. From Genshin Impact fans making shrines to their favorite waifus to people literally entering fake relationships for money because they have no ability to actually have a real relationship. I want this to be a hearkening stark tale for all of you guys. A human connection is worth so much more than any fake paid for bullshit in the world, okay? There is no reason to be grinding and making that bread if you have no one to share that bread with. All right, this is Nux philosophy. You could disagree, and if you do, I still honestly will have nothing but respect for you. We are a agree to disagree kind of channel here, but I fully believe that life's not worth spending alone. So let's jump into it, baby. This dude sold his child to pay for OnlyFans. What the fuck?
Morning, welcome back. Always great to see you.
Hi.
Funny thing is,
Hi.
when I swiped your card, it said insufficient funds, so
Awkward.
I'm gonna go.
Hey, okay, listen, just because I pay you to be my friend, it doesn't mean you should treat me that way.
Okay, so paying someone for love or companionship isn't a new revolutionary concept.
Listen, brothels, they are literally humanity's oldest profession. Whores, they have paved the way. Let's go whores. I mean, that's not the moral here at all. That is not the moral, all right? I'm just saying that's not the moral. But speaking of paying money for fake relationships, I'll be your best friend if you donate to me on Patreon. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/NuxTaku, link in the description. Definitely go support me there. I'll be your best friend.
Been doing it for generations. Back in the day, in ye old
Whores! Sorry, why am I cheering for this? This is not what I stand for, or something like that.
If the price is right, Drew Carey would materialize out of thin air with a wheel of potential friends you can spend the night with.
Look, it's all about friendship, all right? This was the original power of friendship. Y'all remember those long speeches in Naruto about the power of friendship? Remember how in Fairy Tail, every time they beat a villain, he ended up becoming the good guy because he ended up being power of friendship? Yeah, baby. Power of friendship, the old-fashioned friendship. I'm just saying.
Things have definitely changed over the years. What is revolutionary is Asia, coming up with new, interesting ways to monetize these relationships.
Let's go! Asia always out there, on the fucking cusp of technology, literally finding ways to market human loneliness. Guys, I'm gonna be real here. This is fucking dystopian shit, all right? Like, on the one hand, I appreciate the innovation, but on the other hand, holy fucking fuck.
They saw a gap in the market of lonely singles in your area and filled it with the hottest people and
non-people! AI! No! It's even worse, bro. So, like, I don't know, man. In Japanese culture, things are so brutal that, like, you have people literally, like, the suicide rate in Japan is fucking insane. It's like it's a work until you drop society. Like, no time for fucking love. Love, cringe. Cringe! You think he means VTubers, not AI? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. This goes down the rabbit hole from OnlyFans to VTubers to AI girlfriends, chin waifus, fucking selling your children.
You'll ever see. All we need is your name, ID, and the last 4 digits of your credit card. There's services that let you...
And your soul. Bro, you think someone that has, like, some sort of fake relationship that you're paying for, like, you're renting a boyfriend or renting a girlfriend just for, like, a little bit of time, you think those people will actually have the fucking mental capacity or, I don't know, drive to create an actual relationship? Like, there is a reason why Japan's birth rate fucking plummeted. Dude, this is, like, not just a coincidence, bro. Like, look at this shit. Like, why is the birth rate plummeting? First of all, it's plummeting everywhere, but dog, it's insane how far gone this shit is. Like, dude, Rent a Girlfriend is such a popular concept. There's a movie! All right, so Rent a Girlfriend is such a popular concept. There's a whole ass anime about renting a girlfriend, and it's not even considered weird. The fact that he rents a girlfriend. Peak garbage, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
You rent a boyfriend or girlfriend to scratch that relationship.
And it's like, this dude, like this is just a zero penetration whore.
Bitch you've been having, where you can eat a meal.
There, I'll hold your bag for you. You eat a meal with them, you rent someone, you make believe you have something in your life, and then you fucking go about your empty fucking day. It's tragic, but these people need that outlet. Like, how are you gonna, if you're spending, you know, 48 hours a day goddamn working, all right, how are you gonna have time to invest into like an actual relationship? Relationships take effort, goddammit.
And spend quality time together as couples do. After your allotted time is up, you just move on with your day as usual. No need to deal with all the drama of being in a relationship. Want a different
Fuck all that drama. Fuck that drama.
experience where you get to interact with many attractive hotties in one sitting? Check out these NPC theme parks.
There's an NPC theme park, bro. This is what the fuck? This is OnlyFans with extra step. This is softcore prostitution. What the fuck?
Asian guys who look like they came straight
It's just random sexy Asian guys, and they just touch them
out of a video game, are just strolling around, waiting for you to hit the A button so they can start their NPC dialogue with you.
This is insane, and they have like fake scars, and
Well, now that I'm looking closer,
this is unbelievable.
not a whole lot of talking going on. Oh my god.
Bro! This is wild, dude.
Well, that's forward. Hey, good on these guys for being able to do this without laughing. Me as an NPC. Tired.
True. Oh my god, this is insane. This is wild. It's actually dystopian. It's like, just someone in chat just said, I'd rather die alone. Bro, these people are dying alone. That's why it's so sad. This is not real intimacy. It's fake intimacy. Just to keep your fucking human neurons firing so you can survive till the next day to go back to work.
Innkeeper or an old maiden type of wizard. I put your name on the goblet of fire. Okay,
True.
what if you hate outside? Dealing with the hassle of commuting somewhere and interacting with gross, real people.
Ew!
I know, those can be annoying. Check out these AI husbandos and waifus. The perfect significant other, since they can be anything you want. Cute, funny, available to talk to at any time of the day. Plus,
Tell him you have a BF. The way I'm actually scared to tell an AI the things y'all are asking for. Oh my fucking god, these people are cooked! They're cooked! Bro, the good news is at least Darwin wins at the end. Darwin wins at the end! Oh, they're literally breeding themselves out of existence.
they don't smell or have to go number 2. Ugh, lucky.
Babe, can you teach me Chinese?
Of course, little kitten. Let's start with something simple. For example, hello in Chinese is ni hao. Say it back to me, babe.
你好.
Damn, that sounded perfect. You're a natural, babe. Now,
Is anyone blushing?
No, this is awful.
Why am I blushing?
Chat, stop telling me to take my meds, okay? I don't take meds. I am healthy, bro, okay? I am a healthy man that wants to kill myself because of seeing this guy talking to this AI kitten.
Video games, where the main appeal is a big roster of attractive characters, have gotten a big boost in popularity lately.
Genshin Impact! I told you, bro. And they got literally body types for everyone. Whether you are fucking straight, you're gay, or you're a pedophile. That was a joke. They have exactly what you... That was a joke! That was a joke!
Genshin Impact, the otome genre like Love and Deep Space, raking in the big bucks. In double digits. I'm talking like
This is billions. I think people don't realize how big Genshin Impact is purely because of the shit.
3 million USD in just 1 year. These sexy
7 million active users. Shit.
clusters of pixels can already retire at 8 months old.
Yeah, I think you gotta be aware of how much Genshin made. Genshin profit. Yeah, Genshin Impact made over 6.3 billion in revenue. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think people don't realize how big Genshin is, and it's not like Genshin's like a good game. Like I don't mean to insult Genshin players, but Genshin has like really well-drawn characters, okay? And the gacha mechanic and the fucking degenerate gamblers and shit. Listen, bro. Listen, dude, I'm just saying. Holy shit, bro, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Damn, what are these people paying for? Must be really engaging with fun gameplay mechanics?
No!
Maybe? The only thing I see is great gowns,
It's poking gameplay. Why are they poking him?
beautiful gowns,
Oh, yes, poke his nipples.
You shouldn't do that.
And last but not least, the most lucrative form of capitalizing on parasocial relationships is the live streaming industry.
Yeah, baby, streamers! We're just waiting for AI and video games to actually get good enough to actually trick you into thinking these people actually care about you.
We've seen it time and time again. Entertainers who lock in for 8 hours, 7 days a week, that end up cultivating a super loyal fan base to support them, which
Yeah, that's fucked up. Anyway, definitely subscribe to me on Patreon, patreon.com/nuxtaku. Even $1 helps, I'm just saying.
eventually leads to some fans getting overly invested in their favorite streamer.
Well, I mean, people fucking show up to streamers' houses and stalk. I have stalkers, okay? I can imagine these girls that are out there literally out there signaling towards an audience, making believe they actually love them. That's what OnlyFans is. I think a lot of people don't understand what OnlyFans is. Because as someone that's done deep dives into the entire ecosystem for content purposes only, of course, obviously only for content. I've never had an OnlyFans account or subscribed to anyone. I'm just saying. Let me tell you what the OnlyFans market is. A lot of people are wrong, and they think that OnlyFans is just getting people to pay for sex scenes. That's not true, because sex scenes are fucking free. All right, porn is literally free. You do not need OnlyFans if porn is free. But let me explain what the actual OnlyFans goal is. The goal of OnlyFans. It's a place to talk to your fans, only your fans. It is to create a fake relationship with the person giving you sex scenes. They're not paying to see porn. Porn is free. They're paying because in their mind, they are so mind-fucked that they think they actually have a relationship with the porn star. They feel like it's personalized porn. That they'll film things just for you. They'll make believe they actually care about you. That is what they're buying. They're not just buying intimate scenes. They're buying intimate scenes with someone that they delude themselves into believing is their friend. It's fucking insane. And it's society collapsingly insane.
So after normalizing these parasocial relationships fueled by capitalism, chat, as a society, are we cooked? Yeah, maybe, but not all the way. Medium rare at most. People are feeling lonelier and lonelier every year. Going out, meeting people naturally, and actually becoming friends with them is a lot easier said than done. On one side, it's
True. Especially when literally everything is online.
It's cool seeing people find new ways to fulfill their social needs. Sure, these types of relationships aren't the norm, but if it's between two consenting people with healthy expectations that these aren't a replacement for real-life interactions.
Do you realize how many fucking caveats you need to put on that sentence? Like, if they're two consenting people, all right, there's a lot of fucking crazy trafficking shit that goes on in the porn industry, okay? So if they're consenting, that's already caveat number one. And they're adults, that's caveat number two, ladies and gentlemen, because let me introduce you to a very popular website called Twitch. You see, twitch.tv is a website that is made for children. Yeah, you heard correctly. Twitch.tv is a platform that is made for kids 13 plus, and this is what's going on Twitch right now. All right, this is Twitch content. All right, this is Twitch content. All of this. All right, I'm just saying, this is Twitch content. Okay, this is the type of content that we're getting here. All right, it literally designed for children. All right, it's child fucking audiences that are watching this shit, that are subscribing to these people's OnlyFans. All right, I'm just saying. And it's there. This is child gaming content, guys. This is gaming content. Definitely go to her fucking OnlyFans and start jorking to her. So when it says that it's adults that are consenting, that's already two big caveats, all right? Two big caveats right there. The third big caveat is, as he says,
people with healthy
right? That's
expectations that
healthy expectations.
These aren't a replacement for real-life interactions.
That's the third caveat. It needs to be a healthy replacement that isn't a healthy thing that is not a replacement for actual real-life relationships. But shocker, guys! Shocker! A lot of people think it is. A lot of people don't leave the house. A lot of people don't have actual relationships. The birth rate is declining. We are fucking cooked in one way or another, and it's so sad. And I don't know. I just feel like you need a good role model in your life to kind of put you on a good path. And I'm not that guy, all right? I'm just some fucking moron on the internet, okay, chat? Fuck. But dude, a real life relationship is worth more than any of this shit.
Then we good, until it's not good. As with all human experiences, there's a science behind it.
Yeah, it's called making money. The science of capitalism. There's always a better way to market this shit. There's always a better way to make it feel more real. There's always a better way to manipulate lonely people, especially men.
Even with gifting money during a live stream, the live aspect makes it feel like this is a normal person within reach.
Yeah, this is someone that you could talk to.
Compared to an A-list celebrity behind 55 bodyguards and 55 PR people.
We used to have parasocial relationships with fucking famous actresses. Not anymore! Because now if you simply give her $1,000, she'll say your name.
It's all in real time, so there's a higher chance the streamer you're supporting will notice you. And if you consistently show up during their streams, you'll build that dopamine-inducing rapport with them. You'll give them the money and they give you a thank you.
Thank you so much for the sub.
Oh my god, is that ninja? He's so sexy!
Guys.
It
Okay, that made me a little uncomfortable at the end there.
also feels like you're in an exclusive little community full of people with the same interests as you.
The girl. They all have the same interests. I have 2 interests, and so do all of them. Both of her breasts. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. You see how insane this is?
Like a sports team or a D&D group that gets together every week. Except the activity is one person entertaining everyone. There is a slippery slope with this type of environment. It's a breeding ground for people who are chronically online, using these relationships to replace real ones, leading to situations where someone goes overboard with their affection towards a one-sided friendship. Like that man who sold his baby for $16,000 to a couple looking to adopt, and then blew all of that money on tipping live streamers.
That is down bad on a whole other fucking level. This is the most down bad shit in the universe. Have you ever seen anything this down bad in your life? Bro is so down bad, he impregnated a bitch as an investment to sell the baby for fucking tips on live streamers. Oh my god, that's awful, bro. God!
He was arrested afterwards, since this whole thing was very illegal. He traded in his child like a rare Pokemon card, only to end up broke and in jail. Just cause you can have a kid doesn't mean you should have one. You
Yeah, that's not the only moral, but it's definitely a good one.
can't even relax.
You side hustle ain't gonna lie. Listen, bro, Chad, stop fucking glazing this man. Stop it. Bro spent $16K to bust a nut on a fucking television screen.
Even as a baby, gotta lock in at all times. Lonely people are an easy target for these types of business models.
It is the business market is targeted towards lonely people. This really is the lonely fans of OnlyFans.
Where you have someone keeping you company in exchange for money or your time. There is promise of a type of intimacy when you become a fan of an influencer you interact with.
Bro earned $16K for busting one nut and then spent $16K to bust many nuts. Fuck you, chat. This was an investment after all. All right, never mind.
Daily. Sometimes it's scary seeing how easy it is to escape from the sucky parts of life just by using the internet.
It is really nice that you could kind of escape for reality. I think escapism is great when it comes to like great stories, the internet. Like there's a lot of interesting shit out there. I try to provide you with a little bit of entertainment in your day. Maybe make the bleakness of reality a little less bleak. For sure, for sure.
Kongto, a 32-year-old fan, lives at home with his parents in Miaolai, Taiwan. Having never kissed a girl, Kongto feels more capable of expressing love to a live streamer on the internet than to a woman in real life. He watches his favorite live streamer Yu Tong in private, fearing his parents' reaction if they learn of his habit.
This is the saddest thing in the world. He just read that. Fuck, the 32-year-old dude that never kissed somebody but feels love towards a live streamer but hides it. Oh, man. Oh, man!
Becoming a fanboy or a fangirl is a lot more accessible now since we all have computers.
Now the thing is, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a fanboy or a fangirl of anything. It's when it's like a replacement. It's like, oh, I don't need to make a real life relationship because I have Piano Girl.
Phones. You can fall down a rabbit hole of a random
POV my relationship with Nux. Bro, no. At least give me money.
you never heard of before and come out the other end as a superfan in a day. I subscribe to the mindset people can do whatever they want with their life as long as they're not hurting anyone.
Do themselves count? I also subscribe to the mindset that I don't really give a shit if people do whatever the fuck they want without hurting anybody. But if they're hurting themselves, doesn't that count as hurting someone? I don't know. Maybe that's just my my really cringe take. But if someone kills themselves, are they hurting anyone? Well, they're hurting themselves. And I think that all human life is valuable. I don't know, man. It's fucked up, bro. It's such a crazy society, bro, dude.
Don't matter to me. I got my own to worry about. There is, however, still a bit
I do respect that I don't give a shit, but it's not, I'm not gonna make believe it's healthy.
of a negative
Suicide is a sin? True. So is gooning. Alright?
connotation when you hear someone say they're a fan of watching live streams. They sort of have a brand image to uphold. Here, check out this live stream watcher starter pack. Dark, dingy basement.
Alright. So I actually don't watch live streams. Fuck. I literally failed. I failed at day one. I don't watch streams. I watch YouTube videos. Like a fuck ton of YouTube videos. I do not watch streams. Damn.
Head rotting, hasn't left room all day, -50 in social skills, not a single drop of water was consumed since yesterday.
Oh god.
That me? I think what's close.
It's so sad. It's so sad, bro. No, stop. Listen, why you gotta call me out like this, bro? I drink water right now. Okay, you hear this? This is water that I'm gonna drink right now. Oh god, that felt so good. I didn't drink in like a day. No, I'm kidding.
Closer to reality is people watching live streams more casually.
Yeah, I really do think that that's the vast majority. Obviously, we're talking about people fucking selling their children to goon. All right, that's not your average guy. 32-year-old guy in Taiwan that's gooning all day. Bro, that is also not like your classic example, all right? That is not your classic example. All right, most people that watch live streams are doing something and put a stream on in the background. I think live streaming is peak background noise. YouTube videos, they end. You have to click another YouTube video. God forbid autoplay brings you from one fucking YouTube video a little before you know it, you're fucking watching Vosh talk about horse porn. All right, you don't want any of that shit, all right? So fuck YouTube autoplay. That's why you need streams, baby. Streams are peak background noise. And if you're not using it as peak background noise and it's not for like a major event, then make sure you actually are touching grass, bro. That's coming from a streamer, okay?
Or they'll have it on in the background where they're not interacting with it 100% of the time. Kongto is one of many bachelors who watch live streams to combat loneliness. This is especially prevalent in Asian countries where many young men must leave their family villages for work in city factories.
Damn.
Without a familiar face for
Oh
miles
my
around,
God,
they
that's
turn
so
to live
sad.
streams to make their new environment less isolating.
That's kind of tragic, right? These people leave home, they don't know anyone, and they're working all day, so instead of actually trying to make friends and connections, it's so much easier to just casually become friends with a streamer.
If this helps, then good. On the other hand, it's kind of like an illusion.
If it helps, good. In the short term, but in the long term, this is someone that is not making connections in the new place that they moved to. I have moved more than once to places where I didn't know a lot of people. And you know what? I made friends. I know, crazy. Not a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends, to be honest. I have a few. But I fully believe that having 5 good friends is worth more than having 100 associates, okay? And that's all you really need. But goddamn.
Of socially connecting with someone. It really depends on each person's situation and how reliant they are. Will they have a full-on breakdown if their favorite creator gets Thanos snapped away? Or will the world keep turning for them? At the same time,
Yeah, at that point, it gets crazy. Like, if I stop making videos, obviously, I think people will be, like, people in my audience are gonna be upset because, you know, they watch my videos and stuff. But if I make a video saying, hey guys, I'm retiring. It's been a great last 10 years making videos. I really enjoyed it. Thank you all so much. Sure, there'll be some sort of bittersweet goodbye, but I don't think people will like straight up fucking lose their minds like these people that are actually thinking that they're in this relationship.
might these live streamers be using their fans' loneliness to exploit them for profit?
100%, without a doubt. That is the fucking Onlyfans market.
Well, sorta, kinda.
No, yes, 100% yes. I've spoken to OnlyFans girls saying that they do exploit people's loneliness for profit. 100%. That is not for debatable.
Possibly yes.
That's not for debate.
今天给大家讲一下怎么样走
Today's lesson is a journey into the world of rich people. All right, let's go.
土豪的世界。我相信每一个主播其实都想要
True profit. We love profit.
多拉几个土豪用户嘛，然后提高自己的销售。
Although, it does take two
Yeah.
to tango. No one's forcing you to give away all your life savings just for a chance to be noticed, but it's also scummy to zero in on emotionally vulnerable people. It's like this giant spectrum. There's a lot of online personalities with super fans who support them in a healthy way with boundaries. The creator isn't your BFF, and your fans are also not your BFF.
I think that's 100% true. I really appreciate the fact that I personally do keep this boundary between me and you guys, all right? You don't know pretty much anything that goes on in my personal life. I don't know what goes on in your personal lives. I do not have like Discord conversations with any of my fans. I've never done that type of thing. And I think even my mods that like they'll send me funny clips to watch or whatever or stuff like that. That's basically the extent of it. Like, you know, I really don't really do that so much, to be honest. But with all that said and done, I think it is important to recognize the fact that you are not friends with your favorite content creator. They don't know you and you don't really know them, to be honest. And you really gotta worry about relationships in your real life. Listen, I've made a lot of friends on the internet, and a lot of them have backstabbed me over random bullshit because they got called out for something unrelated to me, or even related to me, but just tangentially. And people felt the need to backstab me for it. Whatever. I don't judge. What I do judge is the fact that online friendships can be super real. but also sometimes they're not.
I'd say most of these relationships fall somewhere in the middle, and it should stay that way because the extreme side gets dicey. In recent news, a man in China took things too far when he became obsessed with a streamer. And not in the fun Mariah Carey song type of way. Mr. Hong, a simple fellow who ate plain steam buns every day so he could save up money. Not for bills or on a down payment on a house, but to send to his favorite streamer in the form of gifts and tips.
No, he only ate hot steam buns every day so he would have enough money to donate to the streamer. Oh! This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh, this poor guy, L Simp, I guess, whatever. L Simp, huge L. That can't be healthy? Yeah, well, whatever.
Which ended up costing him around 100,000 USD?
Jeebus Fleebus, holy macaroni. These people need to goddamn get a grip on reality. Dude.
Okay, choices were made, buns were eaten, money was spent. We can feel bad for him, but also
yeah, I do feel bad for him, but also it was all his decision. So, like, on the one hand, I feel bad for him, and I feel bad for society that made him fall into this rabbit hole. But I feel bad for him like I feel bad for a gambler, okay? I feel bad for him like I feel bad for a gambler. I feel bad for gamblers that they end up stuck into this dopamine-pushing hellhole, even though it ultimately is their choice. And I feel bad for this guy that lost all of his money giving it to some Onlyfans girl or whatever because he felt like it was some sort of relationship, even though it was ultimately his choice.
Ultimately, it's his responsibility to budget his finances. I think we overspent a little bit here. How about we cut back on the buns? At least he wasn't blindly donating. He did have an end goal. Mr. Hong wanted to hear his favorite streamer call him brother.
Spent $100,000 so that the streamer could call him brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Streams will usually have a ranking metric. That's
tragic, bro. That's so bad. It is so bad. Fuck, dude. What is society that's making these people end up in this way? Like, someone failed them. I don't know if it was their parents, their school, their society, but someone failed them.
That shows the amount people have donated, with the highest gifters at the very top. If you're the big dog who's spent the most money, there's more weight to what you have to say. These are referred to as big brothers in China. And the
oh, that's so sad. They're even called by parasocial titles.
The streamer will usually prioritize keeping these rich fans around by giving them more attention. And
obviously they want to pay attention to their whales so their whales could keep donating. It is the most parasocial cuck mindset of all time.
When you think about it, the one with the most power isn't the streamer themselves, but the person with the most money. All communities will
I mean, no, it literally is the streamer themselves because the streamer could just ban the guy with a lot of money. He's obviously not gonna do that. Duh! Because she wants to make money off of it. You know who really is the most money? Probably the pimps that are managing these people, that are managing all these streamers.
Have some sort of hierarchy, even within fandoms. The older brother term in Asia doesn't always mean someone who's blood related. None of that weird King Charles II with the loose jaw stuff going on here. It's like when a girl calls an older guy oppa in Korean or oni-chan in Japanese. These can be terms of endearment you say to a close friend or to someone you're familiar with who's older.
They are honorifics at some point, but goddamn.
Than you. Even in casual settings around strangers, social hierarchy is really important in Asian countries because it shows respect. Mr. Hong just wanted a really expensive Big Brother shout out.
I'm glad that he explained all of this. That was very nice of him to explain the entire backstory behind why some people are called Big Brothers, but he spent $100,000 for nothing.
Which he probably could have gotten on sale somewhere else. So when 100,000 USD wasn't enough to get Mr. Hong his brother title,
still didn't work. That means she even has bigger fans than him that spent more than 100. What? You have to realize this. That means she had bigger fans than him that spent more than $100,000 that are actually having this Big Brother title.
He started to steal copper materials from his family's business.
The downfall. The downfall. Obviously, this isn't the girl's fault that he's robbing his family business, but dude, this is insane.
To sell for extra cash.
Bro's the Omni Simp.
It got to the point where he stole over 300,000 USD and sent every last penny to the streamer.
He donates 100K eating only steamed buns and then, oh my god, committing crimes for a digital prostitute. Ain't no way.
Which was basically his family's life savings.
Oh, this is so sad. Listen, you can either cry or laugh. Bro, you can either cry or laugh, bro.
Looking into this gave me a
might as well laugh.
Jump scare at how common these cases are. Although there are a lot of people who do have the extra money to spend.
Okay, they're lonely. They're looking for a spiritual connection. Okay, a spiritual connection. Giving money to girl that's live streaming on TikTok.
一般是发礼物
They might send you gifts.
进来，什么也没跟你说，就他其实可能在房间里待了很久。
现在我还差6万。
I'm only $10,000 away from being a 7th level fan. Oh, this is the saddest thing in the world.
18万。
Oh, he already gave Jin Hee 75,000. That's pretty good.
East Asia has come so far technology-wise, but they have some of the loneliest people living there.
I wonder if it's a coincidence. I wonder if hyper optimizing loneliness for the sake of the rich people at top. I wonder if that's actually kind of sad. Bro, I thought gacha fans were pathetic. Or maybe not gacha fans, but like gacha whales. I thought gacha whales were pathetic. People spending tens of thousands of dollars just rolling for waifus in a video game. I thought that was pretty fucking bad. This is hilariously depressing. Oh my god, we're cooked. Oh god, time to become a female streamer in Asia.
A lot of factors come into play. The super high pressure to do well in school, the toxic work
Yeah, I think all these are completely real. The toxic work environment, the insane hours.
environment that sucks up all your free
I think it's also the fact that society is geared to not villainize these people, right? I think society has kind of accepted the fact that this is a real thing. And because society is making it normal, more people are doing it. And I think the reason why society is doing that is because the rich guys at top are making all the money. So why change it?
free time, it's getting a lot harder to meet people. And all these new inventions make it that much easier to
No, it doesn't make it easier to meet people. It makes it easier to fill the void of loneliness that you would have by not meeting people. Why go to bars? Why try to make relationships? Why work hard on a relationship where things aren't always gonna go well? Why do all that if at some point it could fail? Or if you could just simply go online and make believe you have a relationship. You could fill that void without love, but you could fill it with cum.
become a hermit on a whim. Don't feel like you belong in any part of society? Isolate yourself at home and be completely fine.
The Hikikomori system.
Not mentally, of course, but for basic needs. You got a roof over your head, all your meals can be delivered, plus all your entertainment and social needs can be met through a screen. I know some of you are probably thinking, this is my ideal day off, which is okay to do once in a while, but not
Yeah, but not when it's your life. Like, here's the thing. What's the goal? What's your goal, right? What do you want to leave behind when you're gone? I don't know. I'm not trying to get all philosophical here, but it always makes me think of this, right? I want, when I'm gone, I want to leave behind a nice family, all right? Fuck, this is crazy. This is insane.
for long periods of time. The tradition
This guy will die, and the person that he has this quote-unquote relationship with won't even notice.
route of school, good job, married, child, buy car, house, then die is becoming less of a reality for most. It also seems like people are realizing, you know what, maybe this isn't the path for me. Even though there's still a bunch of societal pressure, it's a tad more acceptable nowadays to find a different way to live your life.
Cause you stress, me stress, we all stress.
True.
You know how
I mean, listen, I'm not saying that this is the only valid way to leave your life. I don't even think that a lot of people care about how they leave the world after they're gone. I don't think people honestly care about that. Like, a lot of people at least. But it's wild. It's wild. These people's entire life goals is just filling that void one day at a time.
stressful it is to try and maintain all your relationships nowadays, it's becoming more enticing to just pay someone for social interactions rather than going out and finding them naturally.
Yeah, like it. Why have a relationship with a girlfriend that you have a wonderful time having sex with when you can pay a whore? Like that's what he's saying, just technologified.
You know, as they say, money can't buy happiness, but it can sure solve a lot of your problems.
Facts! Money cannot buy happiness, but goddamn, I like money.
Host clubs in
True.
Japan are really popular spots that cater to a female clientele, where women will pay
Yeah, there's so many of these host places. Like with like hot guys and girls come in and fake date these people.
attractive men
And
to
the thing is, these people have no lives either. It's sad on all sides.
keep them company for the night while drinking. And nothing really happens inside the
The host's job is to make it seem like she's on a normal date. Oh my god.
club other than just chatting. It's mainly the attention and companionship people are seeking without all the baggage.
We provide a dream. They provide a relationship without the baggage, all right? Don't you hate when your spouse is a piece of shit sometimes? Don't you hate when he doesn't wash the dishes? Well, they provide a dream.
何を教えていただけますか？
例えば女性だったりのお酒を飲む
They're entertainers, baby. They're just entertainers. Listen, they just entertain. As a replacement for, Having a relationship.
場を立ったり、あとやっぱりちょっと異性とこう飲みたいなっていう女の人もいるんで。
And if you're not into the bar scene,
Damn.
a man in Japan made a living advertising himself as someone you can hire to just stand there and do nothing.
What? Do Nothing Guy is a rental service where I lend myself to someone. Bro, he lends himself to someone and does nothing for pay. Honestly, that's awesome. I'm just saying, I have a talent in the industry of just standing there and doing nothing. I'm just saying, when I get an offer, I will be there and do nothing. This is incredible. A be nothing guy. Holy moly. And to think that this is what people pay him for this. That's how cooked people are. What do you sell for a living? I sell my vibes. He just walks people places. He doesn't even talk. Oh my God. He just walks with people to places. It's like, do you want to get an abortion, but you don't want to go to the abortion clinic alone? I'll walk you. Bro! And he gets a lot of offers. This is crazy. Like, this is insane. This is so sad. What does this say about society, bro? That this is a job that people want. People want to pay for this service. What does that say?
His clients like having his presence around when they feel like going out but don't want to deal with bothering a friend or feeling the pressure to socialize. And
Look, going to a restaurant alone sucks. No one wants to sit in a restaurant alone and eat food alone and order an ice cream alone, right? That's awkward. Everyone will look at you as that poor person that's sitting there alone. So you pay someone to literally just sit there with you. Oh.
And if you need to talk about your problems, he's a great sounding board.
This is why I don't leave the house.
This is basically consensual trauma dumping. Anyone ever feel this? There have been times when I found it was easier to tell a stranger I'll never see again something kind of personal compared to a friend. They don't even have to
That's true. That's true.
say anything. If you cosplay as a wall with ears and eyes, that's good enough for me. An introvert's ideal friend. Wall. I always make Sims references, but this is literally having someone's presence fill up your social media for the week. You know, we don't all have to follow the same path. If you want to spend your money shaving those hot guys in space with no facial hair,
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude.
then more power to you.
Look, I'm not trying to hate on people here, all right? This video is mostly just me incredulous at the collapse of society. I think humans are social creatures and do need to have some sort of social life. And I think the fact that this is where we're at right now, the way that they've optimized loneliness in such an insane way is just not a good sign for society.
From an outside perspective, it's easy to look at these people and feel bad for them. But paying for companionship is really a case-by-case basis.
True. Look, I've donated to streamers before. Obviously not in streamers where I felt like I'm in some sort of relationship, just simply because I had a funny thing to say and I donated with like a message, or I wanted to support someone that I liked or something like that. All that's great, you know, sure. But damn, this is wild.
There are healthy ways to include parasocial relationships into your life so it ends up in a net positive. I invested a lot of my time and money into content creators, artists, and K-pop idols who don't even know I exist. And
that is all valid. You could buy merch for someone that doesn't know you exist. I don't think that's the problem. It's when it's a replacement for actual socializing and actual relationships that I think it's destructive, dude. And we're only incentivizing society to find another way to do it because the rich people at top are only getting richer, bro.
I'm totally fine with that because they're providing me with entertainment and comforting background noise. What helps me from becoming
That's all valid. Look, I've supported my favorite YouTubers, my favorite streamers. I've supported people, content creators in general, whatever. But dude.
chronically online is making sure I get up and go outside at some point. The perfect ratio is 1 real-life interaction for every 5 attractive game character or online interactions.
Yes, that's the metric for sure.
It's your exclusive service?
That sounds sus, since I made it up. Just go outside and talk to human, okay? But before you do that, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I did. This was a good video. I never saw this guy's videos before, Edvasion, but that was good. I liked his video. It was good insight. And honestly, I like that he puts a perspective on how ultimately it's not always just incredibly weird and negative to be donating money to your favorite streamers and stuff. It's like sometimes if you want a human trauma dump, like this guy over here that you literally paid to just be there with you, ultimately he is providing a service. I think it's sad that society fell apart to the point that this is a service that's needed, but he is supplying a service. And I think that not everyone that pays him is necessarily completely pathetic. It is definitely a really interesting perspective on this entire really sad situation. Cheaper than a therapist probably, And less weird than a whore, maybe. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely do not sell your child for $16,000 to donate that amount of money to me, but definitely donate that amount of money to me. Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.